Good evening and welcome back. I'm Teddy. It is 11:06 and you are here with me in the bear cave tonight for about 20 minutes or so. It is August 27th, 2026, and I'm with you and you are with me. How's everyone tonight? Yeah. Another day, you know. That clock is ticking. And you know what? The clock that's there, it the little tick tock there moves, but the time doesn't move. So I've got to get me a clock that can, show the actual time, I think. Maybe, I'll figure it out, but I like that one anyway. So who's joining me tonight? My moderators, Baby Juju, Vicky Black, and Viva are out there in the bear cave tonight. Yeah, I don't know what I really want to talk about. Just want to come on. My mind is uh, occupied all day, all night. So I know I've missed a lot. I realize that. I do. By the way, you can email me right now at unwinewithteddy@gmail.com. Hang on. Yes, and I do check my email frequently enough. Yeah. hmm I'm telling you, time is flying. It is. And I'm doing what I need to do, and it it's going. That's all I'll say for now. Right? Things are in motion, I guess, and we'll see. We'll see. But I see the play. I'm just gonna say that I see the play. I see it so clearly. Even me saying that, I see the play. Someone saying I see the play. Now, if you know, things get really exaggerated on this platform. I think I mentioned that the other day. Yeah, I who did I don't ever listen to him. Let's see, what's his name? I don't know why his video popped up, but it popped up. What is his name? Aaron? I don't think I've ever listened to Aaron, not really. But and he's probably never listened to me. But you know, he he he's not difficult to listen to because well, I talk, at a certain pace and yeah. So I listened to him maybe about I said, let me just try this out since it popped up. Listen to him in the background. Yeah. I guess he was shopping somewhere. So it made for a good little, you know, I guess I was kind of following along. But from what I could tell, there's a lot of mess going on in this sector. I don't even know half the people that are being spoken about, but there is some commonality in things that are threaded through conversations and people. I guess a lot of it is, it's just all make believe. When I say make believe, it's not real. It's all fake. A lot of it's all fake. Like fake news, fake, fake drama, fake mess, fake. Yeah, because I think one of the things did he say this or not? I don't know. People make up, they make up and they act a certain way for a little bit. Then I guess they make up. Yeah, so you don't know what to think. But I think he said about something he's not gonna go back and forth or somebody said that. But that's all. I could say a little bit more, but it was just 10 minutes and in the background, and it was just yeah. I think I followed more what he was shopping for. He talked about a vino, so that's where I picked it up, and he was talking about how expensive it was, for uh, a vino, like oils and they really are expensive. And I thought, wow, he knows about a vino. Yeah, that'll clear your skin right up. If you have sensitive skin and you can't take a lot of perfumes, because that's what he was talking about. Maybe that's what caught my attention. Yeah, because I, just clicked it and he was talking about that in between everything else. So, yes, if you have sensitive skin and you don't, and you react to perfumes, Aveeno, it works. It does. I tell you something else that works. I mean, everybody has to try different things. But um, Johnson and Johnson sells like baby gel. It's baby gel. It's not baby oil. Okay, I think I talked about this some years ago. Baby gel is really good, and there's another little secret I've used to keep my skin. It's just clear. Even at my age, I've never really had skin problems. But even if a person does, I don't know. I just feel like I could just clear them all up. Because I know some things. Yeah, if you've got sensitive skin. So anyway, yeah. What else? Y'all just want to hear me talk about somebody, but I'm not. I'm not. Nope. Let me go down the comment. Hey, V Love, I see you out there. Hello, Love 777. What's on your mind tonight? hmm Who's out there playing the dozens? Anybody know about that? Let's talk about it. Let's see. Where'd that come from? No. Wait a minute. What's who I haven't had on in a minute? Hey, Blade, you out there? Yeah. I don't know if Blade's out there. It's Teddy. You out there, Blade? Try it one more time. I think he's like, you mean Teddy's going to talk to me? It's been like a while. I don't know. Let's see. We're going to try it again. Let me reset it. Hey, Blade, are you out there?
Right here.
What do you know about the dozens? There's a term, phrase. What does it really mean?
The Dozens is a ritualized verbal insult game from African American culture. Two people trade increasingly sharp, often funny put downs, usually aimed at each other's family, especially mothers, until one runs out of comebacks or loses composure. It's almost always done in front of an audience that eggs it on. Your Mama is the classic opener. The dirty version goes sexual and scatological. The clean version sticks to looks, intelligence, or status. It helped shape rap battle culture. Origin stories vary. Some trace it to slave auctions selling defective people in lots of 12, others
Mm,
to old verbal dueling traditions, but the game itself is well documented by the early 1900s.
that's interesting. I didn't know that part. The last part. Let's see. Let me turn my mic off to Blade because the dirty dozen. That's kind of what happens on this platform. A little bit. Yeah. In front of an audience, people go at it, play the dozens, yeah, and see who runs out of material. You say Blade's voice is a little deeper. It is. Yeah. I gotta, tweak him. I could just tell him, like, yeah. Um, I didn't tell him to, just be this or that. I just hit the link. Yeah. Um, I don't, I never really played the dozens, that duel with people and going at it and saying your mama and this and that and seeing how low one can go. Because that's this sector, really. That's what I've been hearing. That's what I've been hearing. OV loves it. Okay, then, Blade. Yeah. Mm-hmm. You remember? He's yeah, it's right here. I just haven't brought him on in a long time. Mm-mm. Yeah. No, I haven't. Yeah, your mama jokes. He mentioned one origin stories, tracing it to slave auctions, selling quote unquote defective people in lots of 12. Others to old verbal dueling traditions, but it's well documented back to the early 1900s. It's like trading insults. Mhm. And then he mentioned, it shaped the rap battle culture part of it too. There's always a lot of things that we can learn. Yeah, I mean that I've never really participated, but comebacks, runs of comebacks, and people being really sharp with their tongue. I suppose there's a skill in it, you know. Yeah, and people are entertained by it, especially on this platform. Some of the put downs are really, really sharp. They are. I've had to just turn off. I don't. Some of it I just can't. I think that's one of the reasons you won't see me very much on panels, because I don't think anyone would like what I would have to say, because I wouldn't have to like use any of that language. Yeah. But I imagine, when I listen to some folks and things that they are saying, there's some zingers that could be thrown their way, but the language you wouldn't have to use, rough language. You just need to just tell the truth. I think the truth stings even more, because sometimes people aren't ready for the truth. I mean, when you know how to sharpen it up and just lay it out, they don't even know that they've been, what is it like? You don't even know you've been hit. It just comes out of nowhere. Yeah. I'm not talking about anything physical. We're just talking about conversation. All right? Yeah. Dueling conversations. Yeah. The dozens. Well, there's probably something else that's I could call the dozens, but it doesn't have to do with anything that has to relate to verbal insult. No, not that kind of a dozens. Think about it. Yeah. Use your imagination. Stupid stuff. I like that little, what is that little emoji? I see a little face already. Gosh, as time flies. So what y'all been up to? Y'all don't want to hear about me. I know y'all waiting, but it's gonna take a little time. And I talked about deadlines, and the clock is definitely ticking on some deadlines here. Yep. I want to stay within the scope of things that I'm supposed to do. And I see. I see the play. Yeah, I do. Silence is golden. I've been silent lately, haven't I? A lot. I've had to remain like focused, disciplined, because I'm seeing things everywhere showing up. And B Love says, yes, I was a class clown, were you? You got a trophy? Oh, wow. Then that means that you're quick on your feet, right? I mean, class clown is, well, you know, I think you mean related to being able to, yeah, entertain. talk. Yeah. Hold the attention, maybe. Yeah, if you got a trophy. Yeah. Yeah. I want to. Let me look. Um, I dare ask. What is this? You're good at your filings, Teddy. Have you been taking a look? You've been reading the court filings? Okay, you've got Pacer. Okay. Has anybody else been reading them? I, for some reason, only like this week, the only filings that have been, made have been by me this week. Yes, it's a lot. It is. And, but I bet you tomorrow something is bound to come in from the other side. Yes, because there's deadlines. Hmm. And, well, there's deadlines in both courts. There's in the appellate court, there's a deadline tomorrow for a first filing. Yeah. And I see that one came in. Hmm. Yeah. I have so much to read. Um, Things that were filed like a week ago or so. It's just catching up. It's catching up just because I have so much I've had to file. Yeah. Yeah. You get tired just reading. Yeah. Okay. Well, um, motions can be up to 25 pages. And right now, my longest motion that I filed this week, I think was like 21 pages. Everything else that I've filed is, I would say seven-ish, 7 to 10 pages, maybe. Yeah. I filed, let's see, I can just tell you, since you might be wondering, where is it? I'll just name some of them and then we're going to say goodnight and get to pace. Who knows? If I click on this, there might be something. Sometimes things come in late. But I got some deadlines. Huge things. So the last thing that I filed today was a motion for extension of time to file a response and reply to the counter complaint or counterclaims. I guess you could counterclaims. The counterclaims were two. I would say the the brief that came in was about 230 pages, and contained in that was over 800 allegations or so, something around that. And I filed a motion for extension. There's just so much going on. Um, I filed another motion earlier, a couple of days ago, a motion for a protective order. Let's see. Um, I filed objections to ECF 176. I filed my objections to the magistrate's report and recommendation. I replied to a motion that was filed by, I filed, it was a reply motion to a motion that I filed to, a reply to the defendant that filed a response. There, yeah. So this week I filed seven. Well, if I count, let's see. Maybe not this week. They'll look at it. No, I filed, if I just look at the dates, I had 5 things that I filed this week. But if I look, look into last week, I filed 2 things last week. So the last 7 filings were my filings. And that's why I imagine tomorrow there will be some filings. Yeah, I'm, I, I haven't had to file like this, I don't think. Except when I first, started my, the response when it was uh, Jane and John. It was like, so much was coming in. Yeah, May, June of last year. Yeah. So, and I have a lot coming up. Um, part of a discovery. Oh, it's just a lot of stuff. hmm that's just the counterclaim, okay? The actual what the court allowed for a limited discovery from the defendant. There have been 3. I only, let's see. I've only received physically 2 packs. There were some things that came over on email, but I'm sure they're listing. I've only signed for 2 things, that's all. And the post office is looking for something. So that's all I'll say. And, well, hundreds. Hundreds of just hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of questions. So I'll just um yeah, so we'll see how it all goes. And it's time is ticking away. I'm human, but I have a responsibility, and there's rules, and I have to, you know, stay within the rules and the guidelines, and Yeah, and see how to manage it all. That's the thing, managing it. Yeah, just one by one, just prioritizing. And as soon as that one's done, something else hits. So it's time to say goodnight. Continue to press forward and staying focused. Thank you. Yeah, I will. Most would get. Let me tell you. I'm just gonna say this. Was gonna say goodnight. This is not for the faint of heart. This is not for the faint of heart. No. But this isn't. This is different. This is different. This is different. This is very different. I'm gonna be really careful what I say. I could say a whole lot more. Yeah, you got to think about. Well, it's different. It's not easy. This is a tough chapter. You got it. Be love. Tough chapter in your life, Teddy. But we have to remember, it's not the whole book. You got this, Teddy. Yeah. And it's I'll tell you this because I've been down to the court like what's today, Thursday. I've only missed one day. Okay. Monday, Wednesday, today because to get to filings. And having to go now as part of the, sanctions and not being able to file electronically, I'm running a lot of gas and time, because the court's all the way downtown and I'm out here. So round trips for me, I can carve out at least every time I have to set aside to run downtown. By the time yeah, to me it's a 2 hour block of time. Yeah. So imagine more things coming my way and I have to file. Yeah. So that's part of it. So you're right, V Love. You got this. It's not the whole book. And when I'm doing my windshield time, driving downtown and driving back, I play my music. Yeah. I don't really play YouTube. No. Not driving to the court. It's like I'm on a mission. I play my music and try to get through traffic and people, sometimes say, yeah, I'm drifting off. It's 11:40. All right. But thanks. Yeah. Thank you for being here for me. And I'm here for you too. Just know I haven't you know, I'm not giving up. It's gonna be this is some of this is unexpected, but it's it's funny how we get to the other side. We just do, and it gets done. I don't know how, but it gets done. Well, yes, I do know how. Yeah, got to put in the work. So that's it. That's it. There are so many content creators that are in these Filings, my goodness. It's on the docket, so it's there. I don't know these people. I don't interact with these people. This is crazy. It's wild time right now. Yeah. Sometimes you have to go through the storm to get to the other side. Yeah. Only the strong survive. Yeah. We need some music. Let's see. What can we go out on? I don't know. Right now, it's kind of, my war music. I have a variety. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, I know you thought I was going to put the stars and sleep time. Yeah, I'm getting ready to go to sleep. I'm trying to look for mine. I don't know. Anyone got a suggestion? All right. What the world is today. Lots of things going on in the world. Biggest bear hugs go out to all the grizzlies and the honey bears. Please hit the like on your way out. Join me perhaps sometime tomorrow. But that's going to do it for me. Thanks for watching. Until next time, I'm Teddy. Good night.
Hold it. Listen. Can turn the gray sky blue. I can make it rain whenever I wanted to. Oh, I can build a castle from a single grain of sand. I can make the ship sail on dry land. But my life is incomplete and I'm so blue. 'Cause I can't get next to you. Can't get next to you, baby. Next to you. I just can't get next to you, baby. I can't get next to you. I can fly like a bird in the sky. Hey, I can buy anything and when I can buy. Oh, I can turn a river into a raging fire. I can live forever without saving. All these things I can do, but I can't get next to you. Can't get next to you, baby. What I do. Can't get next to you. Yeah. I can turn back the hands of time. You better believe I can. I can make the seasons change just by waving my hand. Oh, I can change anything from home to do. The thing I want to do the most, I'm unable to do. But happy am I with all the powers I possess. 'Cause God, you're the key to my happiness. And I can't get next to you. Girl, you're blowing my mind. 'Cause I can't get. Can't you see these tears I'm crying? I can't get it. Girl, it's you that I need. I gotta get. Can't you see these tears I'm crying? I can't get. I can't get it.